Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today's video is all about the most valuable, rare, and high-demand Canadian 1-cent coins that collectors are desperately searching for right now. If you love discovering hidden fortune in everyday pocket change, then you're in the right place. Because some of these tiny copper cents have jaw-dropping values, and just one rare penny could turn your ordinary day into an extraordinary treasure moment. So sit tight. Hit that like button, and let's dive into the world of Canada's most iconic, mysterious, and unbelievably valuable 1-cent coin. The 2007 Canada 1-cent coin. It may look ordinary at first glance, slipping silently through pockets, drawers, and old jars. But collectors know that certain rare varieties and minting errors from this year can transform this humble penny into a piece of unbelievable value. For some, it's not just a coin. It's a whisper of hidden fortune, a reminder that life-changing wealth can sometimes be hiding in the smallest corners of your daily routine. Paragraph 2. Imagine holding a simple 2007 Canadian cent and suddenly discovering that yours is not just a common pocket coin. It's a rare error strike, a unique minting anomaly, or a special die variety that collectors spend years trying to find. These rare pieces carry a magnetism, an energy, a spark of mystery that makes them feel almost mythical. The thrill of such a discovery is what turns ordinary people into successful collectors, and successful collectors into legends in the world of numismatics. Paragraph 3. While most 2007 cents are worth their face value, the excitement lies in the rare ones that slipped through the mint with unexpected mistakes. Think of doubled designs, misaligned strikes, off-center impressions, or improperly plated surfaces. These errors become treasures because they exist in tiny numbers. Their rarity alone gives them the power to draw collectors in and turn a simple cent into a prize that feels priceless. It's this possibility that keeps people checking every single penny with hope. Paragraph 4. What makes these rare 2007 cents truly fascinating is the unpredictable nature of minting errors. No one knows how many exist where they ended up, or who might unknowingly have one sitting forgotten in a piggy bank. Every once in a while, a coin surfaces that makes collectors gasp, a piece that challenges expectations and sets new excitement in the market. Even though the legend of million-dollar pennies is exaggerated, rare error coins have sold for impressive amounts, proving that overlooked treasures can indeed create real financial shockwaves. Paragraph 5. Holding a rare 2007 Canadian cent feels like holding a hidden chapter of the country's coin-making history. The iconic maple leaf design, simple yet symbolic, becomes even more meaningful when paired with an unusual error. Collectors don't just chase money, they chase uniqueness. They chase the story behind the coin, the moment a small minting flaw became a historical signature that no machine could ever repeat. Paragraph 6. For anyone discovering one of these error coins, the moment is electric. Your heart races. Your hands tremble. Suddenly you realize that this tiny copper coin that most people ignore has the potential to be worth far more than its original purpose. It becomes more than currency. It becomes an opportunity. An opportunity to step into a world where rarity rules, and even the smallest piece of metal can command powerful attention. Paragraph 7. The market for such rarities is always evolving. Collectors are constantly searching, bidding, negotiating, and competing fiercely for coins that most people would walk past without a second glance. And when a particularly sharp, eye-catching error emerges, it can spark bidding wars that push values far higher than expected. This is the thrilling unpredictability that keeps the world of numismatics alive, vibrant, and full of surprises. Paragraph 8. So before anyone dismisses the 2007 Canadian cent as just another penny, they should take a closer look. Inspect the details. Examine the edges, the lettering, the clarity of the maple leaf, the smoothness of the plating. Because hidden among millions of normal coins, there could be one extraordinary piece that collectors crave, a coin that could shift your financial path in an instant and open the door to opportunities you never imagined. Paragraph 9. In the end, the true value of the 2007 1-cent coin lies in its story. A tiny coin that carries the possibility of rare fortune. A reminder that sometimes the most incredible discoveries come in the smallest forms. And for the lucky person who find a rare 2007 error cent, it might feel like destiny itself handed them a glimpse of unexpected prosperity. So keep searching, keep checking, and keep believing, because the next valuable treasure might already be in your hands, waiting for you to notice it. The 2008 Canada 1-cent coin begins with a whisper, a rumor, a spark of curiosity that spreads among collectors like wildfire. On the surface, it looks like any ordinary penny, small, copper-plated, familiar, yet its tale is anything but ordinary. As the final years of the Canadian cent approached, certain 2008 specimens gained a mysterious reputation, and that reputation turned these seemingly simple coins into objects of intense fascination. The idea that a tiny coin could change someone's financial life overnight gives this coin an irresistible kind of magic. Collectors became obsessed, not because every 2008 cent is valuable, but because in rare cases, coins from this year can show unexpected features. Sometimes it's unusual strikes, strange minting pressure, or minor yet dramatic errors created deep inside the minting machinery. These oddities, accidental, unpredictable, and incredibly scarce, are what transform a normal coin into a dream worth chasing. A flawless minting is common. A mistake is destiny. And destiny, in the world of coin collecting, is what collectors are willing to pay handsomely for. Imagine holding a coin that shows a double date, a misaligned rim, or a sharply off-center strike. That's where the real treasure lies. Not in the regular 2008 cent, but in the rarest possible versions of it. These error coins don't just attract interest. They create bidding wars, spark arguments, and send a value soaring far beyond what anyone expects. A collector who finds one unexpectedly might feel as if they've uncovered a relic, something that doesn't belong in pocket change but in a protected vault. The drama intensifies when you realize the Canadian Mint had already begun plans to phase out the penny just a few years later. That gave every late-era cent a kind of emotional weight. The 2008 cent is a piece of history caught between the past and the future, a coin born in the final chapter of its denomination. When a coin sits at the end of an era, it becomes more than currency. It becomes a symbol, and symbols often carry more value than metal. People who handle coins casually may never think twice about pennies from 2008. They toss them, spin them, or forget them in drawers. But collectors train their eyes like detectives. They know that in a pile of 1,000 ordinary coins, one might be extraordinary. One might show the rare minting anomaly that makes it leap from a 1-cent piece to a priceless museum-worthy treasure. That possibility is what fuels the excitement, what keeps collectors searching endlessly through rolls and jars. Part of the allure comes from the unpredictability. You never know when a rare error coin will reveal itself. Maybe it's sitting unnoticed in someone's forgotten coin box. Maybe it's hiding in a distant relative's drawer. Maybe it's traveling through everyday circulation right now, waiting for the right eyes to see it. That uncertainty gives the 2008 penny a kind of living energy, a thrill that makes searching feel like a treasure hunt. The legend of life-changing coins grows because the rarest mint errors in any year have been known to sell for astonishing amounts. When collectors see a coin with an error so dramatic that it almost looks impossible, they bid fiercely. Stories of huge auction prices inspire dreams, and dreams inspire more searching. And while not every 2008 cent will command enormous sums, the possibility that a single one could be worth a fortune keeps the mystery alive. Even the ordinary 2008 Canadian cent carries a quiet charm. It represents the final heartbeat of a currency denomination that once shaped daily life. From children's piggy banks to cash registers, from street corners to family memories, pennies created a shared experience. The 2008 version holds that feeling in its copper surface. The fact that some extremely rare versions might achieve unbelievable prices only adds to the story's intensity, because every collector hopes to be the one who finds the rarest of them all. So if you ever come across a 2008 Canadian 1 cent coin, don't ignore it. Don't rush past it. Hold it. Study it. Look for the impossible lines, the doubled shapes, the shifted images that hint at a mint error. Because even though not every coin is worth a fortune, the right one, just one, could turn the most ordinary person into the most extraordinary discoverer. That is the true power of this coin. Not guaranteed riches, but the thrilling possibility that your fortune could change in a heartbeat. The 2011 Canada 1 cent coin. At first glance, it looks ordinary, a tiny copper-plated steel cent that most people have dropped in pockets, jars, and forgotten drawers. But behind that modest brown surface lies a coin that, according to collectors' whispers, holds the power to turn a simple penny into a life-changing treasure. People say that somewhere among the billions minted, there are a few mysterious examples so flawless, so unusual, or so irresistibly rare that they become symbols of unimaginable fortune. And once this rumor began circulating, the 2011 cent turned from pocket change into a modern-day golden ticket. Paragraph 2. Collectors often talk about how the smallest things sometimes carry the biggest surprises, and the 2011 Canada penny has become the ultimate symbol of that truth. The Canadian government announced the end of the penny not long after this year, making the coin one of the last waves of its kind. Because of that, collectors began hunting the final years of mintage like treasure hunters searching for the last spark of a dying era. Some say pristine examples of the 2011 cent slipped out before the mint machines were adjusted for final production, creating ultra-high-quality strikes that now live in collector fantasies as million-dollar pennies. Whether truth or myth, these stories transformed the coin from common copper to coveted legend. Paragraph 3. What makes this coin so enchanting is not just rarity. It's the romantic idea that something so small can rewrite a person's destiny. The 2011 penny became a symbol of hope, especially for collectors who dream of discovering fortune in forgotten places. A jar of old change in a kitchen, a dusty box in a closet, or a pile of coins left behind by a grandparent. The idea that a coin worth 1 cent could carry the potential of wealth beyond imagination gives the 2011 penny its gravity. It's not just metal, it's possibility. And people love possibility. Paragraph 4. Then came the rumors that certain mint sets, certain early strikes, and certain premium quality versions of the 2011 cent were being chased by private collectors with wallets wide open. Nobody knows exactly which coins sparked these tales. Some say they were flawless proof-like strikes pulled from sealed packaging. Others claim they were error coins, maybe double strikes, off-center prints, or die rotations that slipped through unnoticed. But once the whispers spread, they grew like wildfire. A simple penny could, in legend, rise to a price that could make you rich overnight. Whether confirmed or not, the story captured imaginations across the collecting world. Paragraph 5. The emotional power of this coin comes from its timing. Only a year later, Canada announced the end of the penny forever, making the 2011 cent feel like the last heartbeat before the era ended. When something disappears, nostalgia becomes priceless, and collectors start scrambling to capture every piece of the past they can. A 2011 cent in untouched condition became the kind of treasure people would guard in plastic sleeves, as if protecting a fragile piece of history. The coin isn't just currency. It's the final flame of a long Canadian tradition. Paragraph 6. People love telling stories about coins that changed their lives, and the 2011 cent fits perfectly into that world. Imagine someone finding a mint-state, untouched penny in a forgotten drawer. Imagine it turning into a bidding war. Imagine the kind of story that gets told for decades. Even if the million-dollar value is wrapped in myth and collector exaggeration, it fuels the dream, and dreams are the real engine behind coin collecting. That dream is what makes people examine every cent under bright lights, hoping theirs is the special one destined to shine. Paragraph 7. For many collectors, the true value of the 2011 penny isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in the thrill of the hunt. It's the kind of coin that turns ordinary people into explorers, the kind that gives hobbyists a spark of excitement every time they open an old piggy bank. When a coin has the power to make someone's heart race, it is already priceless. And that emotional worth often carries deeper meaning than any auction price. The 2011 cent has become a modern legend because legends are worth more than money. They're worth passion, imagination, and hope. Paragraph 8. Still, there are collectors, deep in the world of private deals and quiet auctions, who believe that the rarest 2011 pennies could reach numbers beyond belief if the perfect example ever surfaced. They imagine a specimen so untouched, so sharp in detail, so flawless in luster that it stands above every other known penny from a year. Such a coin, they say, could break records. It could shock the collecting world. It could become the $1,000,000 cent the rumors have built up for years. And because of this belief, realistic or not, the chase continues and the coin's legend grows even larger. Paragraph 9. In the end, the 2011 Canada 1 cent coin is more than a small piece of metal. It is a story, a dream, a spark of possibility for millions of people who hope that one forgotten penny might rewrite their fate. It became a coin that symbolizes the magic hiding in everyday life. The idea that wealth, wonder, or a twist of destiny can appear when you least expect it. Whether or not any 2011 cent reaches a price that turns someone into an overnight billionaire, the truth is simple. This little coin has already made its fortune in the hearts of collectors. The 1998 Canada 1 cent coin, a coin that many say could carry unimaginable wealth and turn an unnoticed penny into a fortune that could shake your life overnight. Whether you believe in rare errors, miracle discoveries, or simply the magic of chance, this coin has captured the imagination of dreamers everywhere. Paragraph 2. Some collectors speak of special strikes, unusual minting misalignments, mysterious die variations, or unknown mint errors that supposedly appeared only in a handful of 1998 Canadian cents. Others claim that somewhere out there, hidden in a forgotten jar or resting quietly in a drawer, lies a version so rare that its value could skyrocket beyond anything the average person could imagine. And it is this possibility, the what if, that gives a 1998 penny a legendary aura capable of gripping anyone who dares to look closer. Paragraph 3. The beauty of the 1998 Canadian cent isn't just in its copper tone or the iconic maple leaf design. It's in the way it symbolizes potential. One moment, it's worth a single cent. The next, collectors speculate that a rare error version could command a price that breaks records. And it is this dramatic shift from pocket change to treasure chest that makes the world of coin hunting so thrilling. Every old coin carries a story, but the 1998 cent carries a mystery that refuses to fade. Paragraph 4. Think of the excitement of finding a coin that looks normal but suddenly reveals a slight doubling, a strange misstrike, an off-center print, or a metallic shine that shouldn't exist. For passionate collectors, a tiny mistake made at the mint can transform a coin into something priceless, a prize that could draw intense bidding wars, fierce competition, and sky-high offers. The dream of stumbling upon one of these legendary error coins is what keeps people searching, hoping, and believing. Paragraph 5. If someone discovered a unique mint anomaly on a 1998 Canadian cent, something no one had ever seen before, it could spark a storm of attention. Collectors from all corners of the world would rush in, determined to secure a piece of numismatic history. Prices could climb into astonishing heights, not because the coin is made of gold or silver, but because rarity carries a power far greater than metal. Rarity turns the smallest object into the most valuable treasure. Paragraph 6. That's why videos, stories, and collector forums burst with dramatic claims of pennies worth millions. Pennies that could make you rich while you sleep, pennies that might be hiding in your home at this very moment. While these tales often use exaggeration and excitement to fuel curiosity, they remind us of one undeniable truth. The right error coin at the right time can change someone's financial life. And that's what keeps the legend of the 1998 cent alive. Paragraph 7. You never know where treasure hides. It might be in a dusty piggy bank, in a box of forgotten childhood savings, or tucked inside a wallet from years ago. Collectors know that fortune doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it hides behind a date, a mint mark, or a tiny detail visible only to the sharpest eye. And for the 1998 Canada cent, that sense of hidden possibility is what makes it one of the most talked about modern pennies in the collector's world. Paragraph 8. So when you pick up a 1998 Canadian 1-cent coin, don't rush to spend it or toss it aside. Look at it closely, study every line, every edge, every mark. Even if yours isn't the elusive treasure people whisper about, the act of searching connects you to the thrill of discovery, turning an everyday moment into an adventure. This is how collectors find value not just in the coin, but in the story that surrounds it. Paragraph 9. In the end, the power of the 1998 Canada cent lies not only in its potential monetary value, but in the spark it ignites, the dream that something small and forgotten could hold the key to unimaginable wealth. Whether it becomes the coin that changes your future or simply a symbol of curiosity, its legend lives on each time someone dares to believe in possibilities. And who knows, maybe the next world-shocking discovery is already resting in the palm of your hand.